And I don't know that we would have found that anywhere else. Sometimes I think right now they know my mom better than I do.
Big stories, big views, only from Local Sky 3.
We talk often about spring cleaning, but let's not forget about the power of winter cleaning. The holiday season, a perfect time to get the outside of your house, especially looking at its absolute best. Scott Dillard is back on the show this morning. He has Scenic City Softwash, and he says he's the man for the job. So good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
We tend to get a lot of rains this time of year, and so it'd be easy to think that, oh, that'll just kind of wash things away. But that's different, Mother Nature, than what you can do at Scenic City.
Absolutely. The rains can actually help us while we're cleaning, as far as like preventing any kind of, anything that could possibly go wrong, which nothing ever really does. But cleaning your house is very, very beneficial. Just think of it as, you do preventative maintenance on your car. So think as a soft wash on your house as a preventative maintenance for potential damage that could be done to your house, because you see, the mold or mildew or anything like that growing on your house, that's slowly eating away at your house. And traditional pressure washing, yes, it can help, but soft washing actually eliminates everything that's actually growing on your house. It stops it dead in its tracks.
It makes a lot of sense really to think about doing it at the end of the year like this, because now all the leaves have fallen. If they were sticking on your roof and that kind of thing, they left, I'm sure, some algae residue behind.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's one of the number one things we like to tell people when we're coming to their house and explaining what soft washing is. Your traditional pressure washers, they're great, but they're only good for certain aspects of the job. Soft washing, it kills it on contact. It's also safe around plants and animals and stuff like that. So when you're pressure washing the side of a house or anything like that, you knock the algae off. As soon as I leave, it's already growing back. When you soft wash it, it actually kills it dead in its tracks. So you're getting a better clean for your money.
Okay, so what is the soft wash? I know you can't give away your trade secret exactly, but what kind of is it?
Just think of, your traditional pressure washer comes out at a real low volume, but at a high pressure. Soft washing, we use solvents and other chemicals to actually do the cleaning for us. So it comes out at a real high volume, but a very low pressure. So a pressure washer, you try to hold it against your hand, it can really hurt your hand. Soft washing, you can hold it dead in front of your hand. It will not hurt you, it will not sting you. It comes out very soft. We use specialized nozzles to actually help prevent any kind of damage on your house. A pressure washer can actually damage the seals on your windows. It can streak your siding and all sorts of stuff like that, but a soft wash system can never actually do that.
So is it best used on any particular type of home versus another, or is it good for all materials?
I have done a little bit of everything now. Vinyl siding, brick, you can apply it to shingle roofs. I've done metal roofs, I've done RVs. I mean, there's driveways, I've decks, porches, concrete, you name it, it can be soft washed.
So I think that, I'm not going to ask you to get into pricing, unless you just want to, but I'm not going to ask you to. But I think that you've told me before, you mentioned the preventive nature of it. So it really is an investment you're making into the future of your home's value, if you will. So how often should you have it done?
I like to recommend about once a year, maybe once every 2 years. It depends on your area. So if you're living closer to a lake or water or anything like that, your house tends to get a little dirtier than what it traditionally would if you don't. So the house aspect of it is maybe once a year, maybe once every 2 years. Do your roof every 3 to 5 years. Do your driveway every 2 years or something like that. That will prevent you from having, those slick spots on your driveway before you get in your car and before you fall down.
Right.
So that will eliminate all that stuff.
Okay, so if it was your year to do your roof, right, just pretend that.
Okay.
Is that going to then trickle down, and really would it be more beneficial if you did the roof and the house all at the same time?
It just depends on the customer. I mean, sometimes I go to houses and they want a house wash, and then I notice, they have the black streaks on their roof, and then I'll mention it to them, hey, I can take care of that in a safe and, economical way. And what we like to do is try to, if we can bundle something together, it tends to be a little cheaper.
Sure.
So if we can bundle a few aspects of, what we're going to soft wash and what we're going to do, I'll tend to cut people a better deal on that while we're there.
We're all getting used to the cold weather now. Right. So it's not too cold for you to get out there and do it? What are your working conditions?
As long as it's over 40 degrees outside. So as long as it's over 40 degrees, everything still works. So now's the kind of time to go ahead and start it. I've looked at future weather aspects. You know, we can't really
Sure.
predict anything like that, but as long as it's 40 degrees or up, we can soft wash.
And typically you're there for half of a day kind of thing, or is it extended?
It depends on what we're doing. So if someone's getting a traditional, just basic house wash, it's an hour to an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
A roof wash depends on the size of the house, 2 hours.
Okay.
You know, so it does not take long. It's very, very fast. You know, we put out a lot of volume while we're there. And volume, I mean, we can really soak a house down in a real short period of time.
And you can go to his website, which I'll share with you now, and you can see the before and after pictures of work that they've done. So his name is Scott Dillard. The company is Scenic City Softwash, an easy website to remember because it's just sceniccitysoftwash.com. Their phone number 888-2203. Thank you, Scott.
Thanks.
We all know when something feels just right. It's the smallest victory, or simply a moment of peace. It's what feels good, and what feels like home. Badcock Home Furniture and more. Just right.
Hi, it's Sayla, top dog at Crown Subaru. Looking for a doggone great deal on a certified pre-owned vehicle? Our selection is off the leash. Tons of inventory to choose from and prices starting under $10,000. All backed by the Crown Confidence Plan with a warranty, Carfax report, and no hassle exchange policy. Don't think of it as buying, think of it as adopting. Take home a certified pre-owned today. We know you'll give it a good home. Crown Subaru, the better way to buy and service.